Brace yourselves. What's coming to your grocery store is nothing short of terrifying. Inflation is raging like an unstoppable storm, global crop failures are accelerating, and essential food prices are climbing to chilling new heights. The warning signs are everywhere, and if you thought your last grocery receipt was bad, February is set to deliver a financial nightmare you won't forget. Catastrophic droughts and relentless extreme weather have crippled major agricultural hubs, slashing crop yields and driving staple food costs through the roof. Add to that a shaky economy and persistent supply chain disasters, and we're staring down the barrel of skyrocketing food prices. Next month, those supermarket shelves might seem full, but those price tags, they're coming to haunt your wallet. NPR. Stay tuned and hold tight because we're about to unveil the 12 grocery items that will hit record-breaking prices in February. Prepare yourself for the shocking reality of what's headed your way. 12. Vinegar. Who would have thought that humble vinegar, yes, that ordinary bottle in your pantry, could one day become a luxury item? But that's exactly what's happening, and nobody is talking about it enough. Right now, the European Union is reporting catastrophic drops in grape and apple harvests, with losses hitting a jaw-dropping 40% across Italy and France. This isn't just a bad season. This is an agricultural disaster in the making. Think about it. White vinegar, apple cider vinegar, balsamic. These aren't just kitchen condiments. These are survival tools. Vinegar is an unmatched multitasker. You'll need it for pickling, cleaning, disinfecting, even treating wounds in extreme situations. It's also a natural preservative, crucial for extending the life of your food when fresh groceries become unaffordable or simply unavailable. Together, they can make your food still an adversary, so your food will be dehydrated faster. And here's the kicker. Vinegar prices are already up 15%, and experts are predicting they'll soar another 20–30% within months. But it doesn't stop there. Energy shortages across Europe are driving up glass production costs, so when you do find vinegar on shelves, you'll be paying through the nose for the bottle too. Imagine a future where vinegar costs more than a premium steak. Sounds insane? That's the terrifying reality we're heading toward if things don't turn around. Stock up now while you still can. Grab trusted brands like Bragg or Heinz before the prices hit the roof, or worse, before they disappear entirely. If you don't act, everyday essentials like vinegar might become untouchable luxuries by February. Would your household survive without it? Number 11. Peanut butter. Peanut butter, an all-American favorite, the ultimate pantry staple. Rich in protein, packed with healthy fats, and versatile enough to spread, dip, blend, or bake. But here's the nightmare you didn't see coming. Peanut butter is poised to become a bona fide luxury, and it's happening faster than anyone expected. The heart of the problem? A catastrophic disaster for peanut crops in Georgia and Alabama, two states that account for more than half of the U.S. peanut production. Record-breaking heat waves and merciless droughts have slashed harvests by over 20% this year. With production plummeting, the shelves are tightening, and prices are skyrocketing. Major brands like Jif and Skippy are already feeling the crunch, with prices up 10%, and brace yourself. Experts are predicting another 15 to 20% hike before the year is over. You might think, okay, I'll just cut back a little. But think again. Peanut butter isn't just a spread, it's a survival food. Dense in calories and long-lasting, this humble jar has become a prepper's secret weapon in times of uncertainty. Imagine reaching for your favorite peanut butter next month and realizing that the price has shot through the roof. Or worse, there's none left to buy. Number 10. Spices. Spices, those small jars quietly sitting on your pantry shelf, are about to become far more valuable than you think. Imagine a world where black pepper, cinnamon, turmeric, and vanilla are no longer kitchen staples, but rare luxury items out of reach for many. It's not just about seasoning your food anymore. These tiny powerhouses are prized for their medicinal properties, packed with antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and even immunity-boosting benefits. But here's the scary part. We're on the verge of a spice crisis. Catastrophic weather events like massive floods and droughts have devastated spice-producing regions across India, Vietnam, and Madagascar. Over 25% of India's spice crops have been wiped out this year alone. Costs of production are spiraling out of control, and prices for your favorite spices have already jumped by 20%. Think that's bad? Analysts predict yet another 15% price hike before the year is out. Brands like McCormick and Simply Organic may still line the shelves for now, but how long until they too become unaffordable? Spices aren't just flavor, they're essential for nutrients, preserving food and offering comfort when times get tough. Run, don't walk to stock up on spices while you still can, because soon splashing a little cinnamon on your oatmeal or cracking some black pepper over your pasta might feel like an unattainable luxury for most of us. Think about it. Could you handle life without the joy of flavorful food? The spice apocalypse is nearer than you think. Number 9. Canned tuna. Canned tuna, the humble protein powerhouse that's long been a hero of quick lunches, protein-packed snacks, and emergency prep kits, is quickly slipping out of reach for many. This isn't just a filler food, it's a lifeline. Packed with lean protein and omega-3 fatty acids, it supports heart health, boosts brain function, and even fights inflammation. Yet, this pantry staple is heading for dangerous waters. The fishing industry is in crisis. Overfishing, rising ocean temperatures, and relentless pollution are decimating tuna populations faster than they can recover. The numbers are chilling. Japan and the Pacific Islands, key suppliers of tuna, are reporting fish stock declines of up to 25%. These are no minor hiccups. These are catastrophic drops that will send ripples far beyond the fishing industry, and the impact is already showing. Canned tuna prices shot up by 10% this year, with experts warning of an additional 15 to 20% surge before year-end. Think about your pantry. Those tidy stacks of Bumblebee or Starkist cans might still be affordable today. But don't be fooled, this won't last. Tuna is not just a sandwich ingredient. It's a long shelf-life survival food, invaluable for anyone prepping for uncertainty. When seafood prices skyrocket, this unassuming can will transform into a luxury as priceless as gold. The warning is clear. Stock up now or risk watching this staple vanish from your table entirely. Number 8. Canned tomatoes. Canned tomatoes may seem like an ordinary pantry item, but don't be fooled. They might just become your lifeline. Packed to the brim with vitamins A and C, potassium, folate, and lycopene, a powerful antioxidant linked to heart health and even cancer prevention, canned tomatoes are indispensable. They're the secret ingredient in your soups, stews, sauces, and more. Yet, here's the terrifying reality we're facing right now. California, the backbone of America's tomato supply, producing over 90% of the nation's tomatoes, is in deep trouble. Relentless droughts have been wreaking havoc on the state's agriculture for years, but this year things have taken a darker turn. The State Water Resources Control Board has imposed devastating restrictions on agricultural water use. Tomato farmers are fighting a losing battle, with some reporting catastrophic crop losses of up to 40%. Yes, that's nearly half of the crop gone. What does this mean for you? Prices for canned tomatoes have already skyrocketed by 20%, and by the end of the year, experts warn they will jump another 15%. Brands like Hunt's and Muir Glen are still available for now, but how long will they stay on the shelves? Imagine walking into the store only to find those empty spots where your trusted canned tomatoes once were. You might think, oh, I'll just use fresh tomatoes. Think again. With supply dwindling and fresh produce prices spiraling out of control, canned tomatoes could become the most valuable item in your kitchen. Stock up while you still can, because when the day comes that store shelves are stripped clean, you'll be glad you have these red treasures tucked away. A future without canned tomatoes isn't just inconvenient, it's downright chilling. Don't wait until it's too late. Secure your stockpile before canned tomatoes become priceless. Number 7. Canned fruit. Canned fruit might seem like an ordinary pantry item, but don't underestimate its value. This humble product could soon become priceless. Packed with essential vitamins like A and C, potassium, and dietary fiber, canned fruit has long been a reliable alternative when fresh produce is too expensive or out of reach. Think about it. Peaches, pears, apples, sealed away to last on your shelf for months, waiting to deliver immune-boosting and heart health benefits. But here's the terrifying truth you need to hear right now. Extreme weather events are wreaking havoc on fruit crops across the United States like never before. Droughts, frosts, and heat waves have obliterated over 1,000 acres of fruit trees in the Pacific Northwest and California alone. Orchards once brimming with life are now wastelands, and the ripple effect is hitting the canned fruit market. Prices for canned fruit are already soaring, up 15% since the start of 2024, and experts are predicting another jaw-dropping 20% price hike by the year's end. Popular brands like Del Monte and Dole may still be attainable today, but if you wait, you might not afford them tomorrow. Here's the harsh reality. When fresh fruits become unattainable, canned fruit will be your lifeline. Its long shelf life and concentrated nutrients could mean the difference between a balanced diet and going without. Don't make the mistake of waiting until shelves are empty or prices double again. Stock up now while you still can, because the day is coming when canned fruit might no longer be an affordable convenience, but a desperate necessity. 6. Cooking oil. Get ready, America, because what you thought was a simple kitchen staple is about to turn into a wallet-draining luxury. Cooking oil isn't just used sparingly, it's the foundation of nearly every meal we prepare. Frying, baking, sautéing, this golden liquid is indispensable. But here's where the nightmare begins. Worldwide droughts are hitting major palm oil powerhouses like Indonesia and Malaysia, and the impact is devastating. Cooking oil's safety is the contributor to palm oil pacification. We're not talking about a small hit to their outputs. We're talking about catastrophic yield drops of nearly 30%. Supplies are vanishing before our eyes, and it's spiraling out of control. Think you'll just switch to a more reliable alternative? Think again. Sunflower oil and canola oil are already crippled by the ripple effects of war in Eastern Europe, with Ukraine and Russia as major producers grappling with ongoing chaos. Shortages are imminent, and the price tags? They're climbing at a terrifying pace. If you thought the 15% surge in cooking oil costs was bad, hold tight. Grocery thinktanks have declared the minimum supply of oil, and if they don't soon find it, analysts are predicting a staggering 25% increase by the end of February, and households everywhere are about to feel the pinch. But it's not just about money. This is a survival issue. Cooking oil is essential for more than flavor. It's packed with the fats that help your body absorb vital nutrients like vitamins A, D, E, and K. Without it, even basic nutrition becomes a challenge. Stock up while you can, because when prices peak, this foundational ingredient might disappear from the reach of millions. It's not just an inconvenience, it's a full-blown crisis on our plates. 5. Instant noodles. Instant noodles, the ultimate go-to meal for students, families, and anyone needing a quick, budget-friendly fix, are about to take a chilling turn. These once affordable packets of curly noodles, known for their convenience and long shelf life, are rapidly climbing in cost. And the reasons behind it are far from comforting. Brace yourself. The world's wheat supply, yes, the foundation of these humble noodles, is under severe threat. Catastrophic weather events in major wheat-producing countries like China and Japan have left crops devastated. Add in the ongoing labor shortages and the unrelenting geopolitical tensions disrupting global trade, and we've got a recipe for disaster. Wheat is vanishing from markets faster than expected, and with it, the affordability of instant noodles is slipping through our fingers. Think it's a slight increase? Think again. We've already seen massive brands like Nissan and Meridian hike prices by 10% just this year. But experts predict the worst is yet to come. By February, prices could surge another 15–20%. These aren't just snack-time staples anymore. They're about to become a luxury item. The survival food we've relied on for decades is turning into a hot commodity. This alarming trend has serious ramifications. If you're preparing for tough times or simply trying to keep your pantry stocked, act now. Instant noodles are calorie-dense, compact, and shelf-stable, a critical resource for anyone planning ahead. The supply isn't limitless, and neither is the time left to grab them at reasonable prices. Ignore this warning at your peril. Once they're gone, they may not return to store shelves at all. Or worse, they'll come back priced out of reach. Number 4. Oats. Oats, once the humble hero of budget-friendly eating, are on their way to becoming a luxury that many households may no longer afford. Think oats are just for oatmeal? Think again. They're the unsung staple behind hearty breakfasts, protein-packed smoothies, and honest-to-goodness home baking. But here's the terrifying truth. This vital kitchen essential is heading for trouble, and fast. Canada, the largest supplier of oats to the U.S., has been hammered by extreme weather. Unrelenting droughts, coupled with devastating frosts, have slashed their oat production by a shocking 30%. This isn't just a statistic, it's a warning. Oats are disappearing from our supply chain even as prices creep higher and higher. Already up by 15%, experts are predicting another nightmarish 20% price hike by December. What's worse, if these trends persist, it's entirely possible oats may not just become expensive, they might vanish from your local store altogether. If you're still seeing brands like Quaker or Bob's Red Mill on the shelves, consider yourself lucky. But don't expect that to last. Your nourishing, budget-friendly bowl of oats might soon come with a price tag that'll make your jaw drop. If this scares you, as it should, don't hesitate. Stockpile now. Oats are no longer just a grocery item. They're becoming a symbol of how fragile food security can be. It's clear to me that many people have a new understanding when they watch the terrifying news in Egypt, and the fact that countless people perished. Wait too long, and you might pay more than you'd have thought possible. Or worse, you might not be able to find them at all. Number 3. Honey. Honey isn't just a sweet indulgence, it's nature's ultimate survival tool. This golden liquid is packed with antioxidants, minerals, and antibacterial powers, making it an essential staple for your pantry and emergency supplies. For centuries, honey has been revered for its healing properties and unmatched versatility. But here's the shocking truth. Honey is on its way to becoming a luxury item. Why? The bees are in trouble, and that spells doom for our honey supply. U.S. beekeepers are losing an alarming 40% of their colonies every single year. Without the bees, honey production is collapsing. States like California and regions across the Midwest, the powerhouses of honey production, are suffering massive drops in yield, up to a staggering 30%. What's causing this catastrophe? Pesticides, habitat destruction, and the relentless march of climate change are tearing through the bee population like wildfire. The aftermath? Skyrocketing prices. Already, honey has surged by 15% this year alone, and experts predict another devastating 20% increase by December. Imagine this, that humble honey jar in your cupboard could soon cost as much as a luxury item, if you can even find it. Brands like Nature Nates and Subi might vanish from shelves altogether. Honey is more than just a sweetener for your tea. It's shelf-stable, a quick energy source, and a life-saving medicinal product for wounds and immune health. Don't wait until the prices hit nightmare levels. Stock up now, because when honey becomes scarce, you'll regret not having enough of this liquid gold. 2. Pasta sauce. Pasta sauce might seem like an innocent, affordable item sitting quietly on grocery shelves, but don't be fooled. It's on the verge of becoming shockingly expensive. This isn't just a sauce, it's a dietary superhero, packed with nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, and the antioxidant powerhouse lycopene. And while it's been a kitchen staple for generations, stretching meals and adding comforting, robust flavors to almost any dish, that status is under serious threat. Why? Italy, the global heart of tomato production, is battling a catastrophic agricultural crisis. Devastating droughts, deadly frosts, and a paralyzing labor shortage have taken a huge toll. Tomato harvests are shrinking and the numbers are terrifying. Yields are down by nearly 40%. You might have already been hit with a 15% hike in pasta sauce prices, but that's only the beginning. Get ready for another surge, this time as much as 20% more, and it could hit as early as next month. Brands like Prego and Ragu that you've always relied on might still grace your grocery aisles, for now. But once the price of fresh produce skyrockets even further, canned pasta sauce will become the lifeline everyone scrambles for. Stock your shelves now because with its long shelf life and versatility, pasta sauce could soon go from a pantry essential to a wallet-draining luxury. Running out means more than missing a meal, it means losing a dependable source of affordable nutrition and warmth in your dishes. 1. Powdered milk. Powdered milk isn't just a forgotten pantry staple anymore. It's fast becoming a lifeline for millions of families. Packed with protein, calcium, and vital vitamins like D and B, this shelf-stable miracle food is critical for bone strength, energy, and overall health. And the best part? It doesn't even need refrigeration. But here's the scary truth. Powdered milk may soon vanish from store shelves altogether, leaving many scrambling for alternatives. The problem? A devastating fire at one of the largest powdered milk factories in the Midwest has taken a key production hub totally offline. This couldn't have come at a worse time. Farmers are battling rising feed prices, crippling labor shortages, and extreme weather events destroying crops. Fresh milk is already absurdly expensive, and now powdered milk is following close behind. Prices have skyrocketed by 18% over the last few months, and experts are issuing a grim warning. By December, we could see prices jump another 25 to 30%. Popular brands like Nestle, Nido, and Carnation might still be available for now, but here's the scary reality. You won't find them for much longer at these prices. Powdered milk is no longer just a convenient backup for baking or emergencies. It could become the only affordable way for families to secure essential nutrition. Don't wait. Stock up while you still can, because come February, powdered milk might just be worth its weight in gold.